The investigation is concluded. Calgary Skyview MP Darshan Kang has been found to have sexually harassed one of his female staffers. I want him fired and I need your help to do it. A House of Commons Human Resources investigation has concluded. Calgary Skyview's former Liberal MP Darshan Kang harassed a female staff member who worked in his constituency office. Kang now sits as an independent MP. He resigned from the Liberal caucus at the end of August 2017 after harassment allegations against him became public. It is important to note, the allegations against Kang were made to the federal Liberals in June 2017. So for at least 2 full months, the Liberals were aware of these deadly serious allegations against Kang, but Kang didn't resign, nor was he asked to resign until the allegations finally became public in the media. Even worse, there's still yet another woman out there, another former staff member that came forward last fall with accusations against Darshan Kang stemming from his time as a Liberal MLA in Alberta. That woman is claiming that the provincial Liberals didn't follow through on a sexual harassment investigation despite their promises to her to do so. Unreal. These Liberals have failed these women at every opportunity they had. Let's go through some of the allegations that led to the House of Commons investigation. The woman said Kang would grab her hands. She said he patted her on parts of her body. I guess we'll just have to fill in the blanks about which parts of her body those were. She said Kang would threaten to fire her if she didn't take his non-work-related phone calls after hours. She also said Kang repeatedly kissed her against her will. She said Kang tricked her into going to his apartment while she was on a business trip to Ottawa. The woman accused Kang of caressing her hands and caressing her feet, and she said Kang attempted to remove her jacket despite her protests. She also said Kang repeatedly tried to get into the woman's hotel room while on that same earlier business trip to Ottawa. She also said Kang offered to pay her money to keep quiet when she threatened to come forward about his abusive and, frankly, weird behavior. The House of Commons investigator said some allegations could not be corroborated due to lack of evidence, but others definitely could be. The investigator found it was improper for Kang to have physically touched the woman, and there was evidence that inappropriate contact took place. The investigator also found it was improper for Kang to try to enter the woman's Ottawa hotel room in June 2017 over her objections, and that Kang should have known his behavior was offensive and not welcomed by her. On the other hand, while there was an offer by Kang to pay the woman to prevent her from reporting the harassment, it was not clear to the investigator who initiated that offer. Do you know what's even weirder and even creepier in all of this? The report said that Kang was, quote, unaware that any of his behavior or conduct caused discomfort to the woman. What? Kang repeatedly, inappropriately touched her against her will. He tried to get into her hotel room. As a woman, this is frightening stuff. That's predatory behavior. He was behaving like an animal. The House of Commons investigators' report came to light half a week ago. And yet, when the CBC News contacted the Liberal Party whip Pablo Rodriguez for comment about Kang and the conclusion of the investigation, Rodriguez did not even respond. And according to the National Post, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that he would not be commenting on the case and that the Liberal Party has no interactions or responsibility over what Kang's next steps are. And that silence from the Liberal Party is in stark and revolting contrast to the morally preening feminist Justin Trudeau claims to be. Justin Trudeau just issued a budget that said the word gender 359 times in a 369-page document, and yet he doesn't have any comment about the disgusting behavior this poor woman was subject to by one of his very own MPs. Justin Trudeau is too busy hiding his fiscal ineptitude behind my gender to say something about the victimization of this woman in Calgary that happened under his watch. And where is Ontario's Premier Kathleen Wynne to speak up for Kang's victimized staffer? Wynne was so quick to support the accusers of former Ontario PC leader Patrick Brown when unsubstantiated allegations were leveled against him, saying, "I believe victims when they come forward." And Wynne said she was shocked to hear the allegations against Brown. Where is she right now for these women? She's nowhere. Where is Kang's former caucus mate, Environment Minister Catherine McKenna? She has absolutely no problem accusing anyone who is remotely critical of her scatterbrained ideas of being a virulent and toxic sexist. Where are her words of support for this former Liberal staffer? I'm very sorry this is how the Liberal Party of Canada is treating this woman, and that this is how her employer treated her for so very long. I'm so sorry that she had to work in a predatory atmosphere every single day, and I'm very sorry the Liberals would like this all to go away. And if it were up to the mainstream media, it would go away. Even crazier, Kang says he's going to stay on as the MP for Calgary Skyview. He said, "I have been serving my constituents to the best of my ability, and I will keep on serving them to the best of my ability." This guy is really out of his dirty old mind. The people of Calgary Skyview deserve better than this horrible sideshow of revolting behavior. I'm sure if they had a choice now, they'd choose differently than Kang. And you know what? I want Skyview to have that choice. The most effective calls for Kang's resignation would be the ones coming from his own former party. And yet, they are saying and doing nothing. So I think it's time for the rest of us to step up and put some heat on Darshan Kang. I want to fire Darshan Kang. I want him to go away in shame and never plague Alberta politics again. And look, I know I can't really fire Darshan Kang. There's no mechanism to fire him as an MP. Unfortunately, that's just how it works in our parliamentary system. Yes, I want to fire Darshan Kang, but unfortunately, in reality, I need him to fire himself. So I want to put so much public pressure on him to resign that he has no choice. And I would appreciate the help of morally outraged Liberals to do this. I know those people are out there somewhere. So I have a plan. It's a big plan. First things first, I have a petition at firekang.com. My petition reads, "In light of the result of Parliament's investigation into Darshan Kang's sexual misconduct, we demand Darshan Kang resign as MP immediately." I need you to sign that petition, and I need you to share it because I need as many names on it as possible, because I am going to personally go to a place we know to be dangerous to women, and that is Darshan Kang's constituency office. I'm going to hand deliver that petition right to his face so he knows exactly how many people want him gone. But that's not where my pressure campaign ends. I'm going to rent a billboard truck, and we are going to have it drive all around Calgary, spreading the news of Kang's mistreatment of women. I want everyone to know what Darshan Kang has been found to have done. But I need your help to do that too. These trucks, well, they aren't cheap. If you can help cover the cost of the billboard truck to drive around Calgary to expose Kang, you can donate at firekang.com. There is no way that Kang can effectively represent the good people of Calgary Skyview doing what he's done and knowing what we know. So let's get him to fire himself at firekang.com. For the Rebel.Media, I'm Sheila Gunn. An independent investigation has concluded that Calgary Skyview's independent MP Darshan Kang sexually harassed a female staffer. I want him fired. I need you to sign my petition. Go to firekang.com.